So for today's video, being in the Halloween spirit, what I would like to do is make a... Oh boy, what?
I just had an idea and it's too late now.
What?
No, it's not.
What?
Stop. Stop everything.
Okay, we took a break to decorate. So being in the Halloween spirit, we're going to make a few Halloween themed or styled cocktails that you can make at home with relatively little effort with stuff you have around your house. Ignoring the fact that I had a whole ass dummy mission to get a hold of some orange sprinkles. Anyway, we're going to be making some Halloween cocktails. And the first one is going to be a Corpse Survivor number 2. So this one calls for a teaspoon of absinthe or an absinthe rinse. So we're going to put some absinthe right... Actually, we'll do that last. We'll put absinthe right before we pour everything. So we get the herbical, botanical essence of the absinthe. So we need 2 ounces of London dry gin. We're going with Beefeater here. 2 ounces of London dry gin. And we're going to just put that right in there. And of course, spill some of it. 1 ounce of, and I quote, white something aperitif, because my wife is really good at spelling. So 1 ounce.
I am great at spelling.
White wine aperitif, and we'll be using Lillet Blanc. Right in there. We're going to do 1 ounce of triple sec. God bless, it smells good. This part is optional, but I like to put it in there because A, it's Halloween, B, who doesn't want a good tasting drink. We'll do 1 ounce of simple syrup. This, of course, is the homemade simple. I suggest you always make your simple syrup at home if you can. It always turns out better than store-bought. Then we're going to go 1 ounce of lemon juice. Of course, always preferable to have fresh squeeze, but you work with what you got on hand. Then we're going to add some ice to the shaker. Again, normally I do 1 cube, 1 crack, but it's short of some big cubed ice, so we're working with what we got here.
I broke it.
Okay, now that we got the ice in our shaker and Miss Sin breaking my studio under control, we're gonna pour it in, shake it up. And as to what I mentioned earlier, we're going to put a little bit of absinthe rinse in the glass. And to anyone who doesn't know, just spritz, spritz, spritz. Just coat the inside of the glass. We're going to strain out. And then for garnish, we're going to do 1 cherry. Usually it calls for an orange peel, but we seem to be short oranges, therefore orange peels. So we're going to do 1 cherry right in the center. Corpse Survivor number 2. Alright, the next one we have is the Zombie, and this is Rum-tacular. So we're going to start with our shaker, and this we're going to do 1 ounce white rum. As you can see, for a majority of these, my preference will be triple star. I spilled like half of that, so we'll just add a little bit more. So 1 ounce white rum, and then we're going to do, discard bottles over here, 1 ounce spiced rum. 1 ounce spiced rum. We're going to go cracking with that. No, so I'm going to go cracking. It's a black... Shut up. It's the same thing. Spiced rum. I have Sailor Jerry's somewhere, but this was right here, so... And it's better. I like Sailor Jerry's, but that's better. So 1 ounce dark rum. Overproof. Anyway, long story short, 1 ounce dark rum. We go 1 ounce lemon juice. That was clearly lime juice, but it calls for 1 ounce of lime juice too. So 1 ounce of lemon juice and lime juice. My dictation be damned, I suppose. 1 ounce of passion fruit. Now I don't have any passion fruit syrup, so we're going to use passion fruit liqueur because why not get more drunk? Passion fruit is a very strong flavor, so I put it about a little bit under 3/4 of an ounce. Do whatever you want. These are all made to taste. If you like passion fruit, add a little more. If you don't, add a little less. It's all up to you. So we'll go 1/2 ounce of grenadine. Then the big dog, Don Q 151. This is potent stuff. So we're going to do just a little bit over 1/2 ounce. Then add your ice, shake, give it a strain. And then we're going to garnish it with some mint right on the top and a straw. Zombie. This one is called The Nightmare on Bourbon Street, and I have to tell you, I think this is the one I'm most excited about making. We're going to start by grating just a little bit of fresh ginger into the glass. Just the tiniest little bit. And then we're going to take just the teeniest, littlest bit of cinnamon and put it in the bottom. And we're going to do 2 ounces of bourbon. And I, of course, oh man, this whole area just smells like cinnamon. And picking my favorite Eagle Rare. Wouldn't be a video if we didn't spill some of it, so let's just replace it. Yeah, okay, perfect. And then we're going to do 2 bar spoons-ish of pure maple syrup. Extra, never hurt anybody. I won't tell if you don't. 1 ounce of lemon juice, and I'm not particularly fond of lemons. So we're going to do 1/2 ounce of lemon juice. Because remember, everything, all of this is built to your taste. All of it. We're going to put our ice in. And then we're going to top. No, we're going to stir. No. We're going to top. I'm figuring it out. We're going to top the rest with apple cider. Now we're going to stir. Try to get that ginger and cinnamon worked into the drink. And we're going to spill because it's what we do. And for garnish, we're going to use 2 slices of a Gala apple. And we're going to toast just the tips with a little bit of rosemary. Nightmare on Bourbon Street. Okay, this one is really just for looks, but I mean, it's still probably pretty good. What we're going to do with this is we're going to deviate from the original recipe a little bit. We're going to do 2 ounces of cotton candy vodka. Pinnacle, of course, I had to special order this stuff. Do 2 ounces of vanilla vodka. We're going to go 4 ounces of grape sports drink Powerade in this case. 1, 4. Because that's how you count. Shake the shit out of it. After it's shaken, we're going to pull out our cotton candy. And we're just going to make fancy with the cotton candy in the glass. There you have the magic cotton candy cocktail. So we got some jello shots, and these are going to be a little bit fancier. Maybe a little unnecessarily fancy, but hey, it's a Halloween party. You're trying to get drunk. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our jello shot cups. We're going to open them up. I know some people get squeamish that I'm not using gloves. Guess what? I'm making them and drinking them, so I don't care. And then in each one, we're going to put 2 Sour Patch Kids. We're going to make our Jella. And for that, we're going to do 1 whole pack cherry. We're going to do 1 berry blue. Get it? Berry, not very, berry blue. Har, har, har. She is so stressed out by my slow pour.
Let's freaking open it.
And then that is 1 cup of very hot water in each one. Then we're going to do 1 cup of vodka. Should I do Pinnacle Whipped? Let's do Pinnacle Whipped in one and regular vodka in the other.
Okay.
1 cup of vodka. 1 cup of vodka in the berry blue. We'll do Pinnacle Whipped in the cherry. Then I'm going to stir the shit out of it. I want to get as much of that Jello dissolved as we possibly can. We're going to put these back in here. And it smells so pungent. I'm going to fill up the cups and spill it because naturally that's what we do. And if you notice, I'm not filling them all the way up to the top.
Okay, stop drinking the Jello.
I don't want this to go to waste. I'm going to just pour the extra shots in cups.
Okay.
Or you know what? Give me a big styrofoam cup.
We're out of them.
No way.
I just made the coffee in the last one. Just put it back in the bowl. Let's refrigerate it in the bowl. Jesus, man.
Me? Never. I don't make messes. I make creations. That also happen to sometimes be messy. I will do the same thing with these. Blue's my favorite. I know Miss Sin likes the cherry. Again, don't fill it up to the top, and then I'm gonna make a terrible, horrible creation in that bowl. And now we're gonna let them set in the fridge for a AAA meeting. All right, we got the shots, the Jello shots ready. So on each one, we're just gonna take just a little bitty dollop of, the hell is this stuff called?
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip. I'm gonna take a dollop of Cool Whip, put it on each one. Smooth it over. Move down the line. You're gonna put your little guys on it. Put your little guys. Put your little Sour Patch Children's on it. Or you can mix it up. You could put a blue on the red, a red on the blue. You could put an orange in the red. I don't know why you would do that, but you can mix it up a little bit. I, for one, am not going to do that too much because I am a big fan of consistency. And then just a dash of sprinkle. You might notice one of these are missing from the cut. It's because I took one and, oh boy. Just a dash of the sprinks. And here you have Sour Patch Kid Jello shots. This one is called the Gravedigger. Now, it's a little bit different. I'm excited to try it. We're gonna need 1 ounce. Yes, 1 ounce of coffee liqueur. It's very hard to read her handwriting.
This one's
because she purposely writes it very, very small on the board. 1 ounce of coffee. Then we're going to need 1 ounce of coffee liqueur. Of course, you got to go with Mr. Black, the best coffee liqueur that exists, bar none. And that is 1.5 ounces of vanilla brandy, which of course doesn't exist. So we're going to take the fast track. Instead of steeping an entire bottle of brandy with a vanilla bean pod, we're going to do 2 ounces, just a hair under 2 ounces of cognac with a drop and a half of vanilla extract. Quick made vanilla brandy. And then we're going to need, what is that? 1/2 ounce of Grand Marnier. Because, you know, writing like a normal person would be unheard of. I'll do 1.5 ounces of Grand Marnier. Or is it 1/2 ounce? 1/2 ounce. Okay, so we'll just cut that down a little bit. 1/2 ounce of Grand Marnier. Reverse it back. And then shake. Shake, shake, Senora. Shake your body right. Work, 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 Senora. Work it all the time. Ooh. So now we get to do the garnish, which is the part I am most looking forward to. The garnish on this is pretty interesting. 3 Oreo things. Just gonna put it in here. We're gonna crush it up all nice and fine.
It's Oreo dust.
Fancy fans.
Good job.
Calls for whipped cream. And do 2 ounces of heavy cream. With just an inkling of Pinnacle whipped. Not even a whole ounce. Just enough to get that whipped cream flavor. Then we're going to shake this guy up. What are you doing with the Oreos? What are you doing with the Oreos? Well, that's the fun bit. The Gravedigger. This one is called the Liquid Web Cocktail. It's chocolate and coffee, which are just 2 phenomenal flavors in and of themselves. 3 ounces of chocolate liqueur. Going to be using the Godiva chocolate. 2. 3. If wife Big Head would get out of the way, I could see the rest of the board. 3 ounces coffee liqueur. Again, Mr. Black. 2 ounces of milk. And then shake, 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 Senora, shake the body right. Strain into a coup. Garnished with whipped cream. Actual whipped cream. What? Get a little cinnamon on it would be good.
Probably.
Yeah. Just a whoosh of cinnamon. That's the new official measurement. This one is called the Orange Screamsicle, and the recipe had no measurements attached. It said 1 chocolate sauce, 1 sprinkles, 1 whipped cream. So we're gonna Make it up as we go. Okay. I want to remake the Screamsicle shake. I wasn't happy with how the other one turned out, so we're going to take away the Oreo crumbles completely. It says rim it and put Oreo crumbles in it? No. We're going to take those out completely. The only chocolatey-ness we're going to keep is the microphone on?
Yes. Yes.
Did you turn it off since the last time we recorded?
No.
Oh, that's great. The only chocolatiness we're going to keep is the little bit in here. So I did a little bit more sherbet the second time around. As you can see, we're literally getting ready to do the taste test on the drinks. So I just want to try it. We're going to do a little bit more vodka. That's probably good. And instead of milk, we're going to do just a little bit of heavy whipping cream. Probably like 2 ounces of heavy whipping cream. So I have a feeling this will be significantly better. It looks better. It doesn't look like a brown blob. Yeah. Get a little more in focus. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. And Halloween sprinkles. Now I get to taste my beautiful creations. Alright, let's try the Gravedigger. Oh man. I'm not much of a brandy drinker, but the brandy and the chocolate and the coffee and then the chocolate in the coffee, that works so well together. So this one will be our guide stone, right in the middle. We will judge everything around that. Spiderweb. Okay. That's pretty good. It's kind of reminiscent of a espresso martini. So we'll put that one below that one because that one's got chocolate in it. Let's try the Corpse Reviver. I'm a gin fan, so. That's pretty good. It's gin with lemon and cherry. Like, that's great. So we're going to put that right in between those two. Let's try the Zombie. It's kind of like an all rum Long Island. Very sweet. Very sweet. We're going to put it below that one. I'm just picking these randomly. The cotton candy. Oh, that's just sugar vodka. I don't know what I expected. That goes right to the bottom. Right to the bottom. The Nightmare on Bourbon Street. That's pretty good. Cinnamon with apple and a little bit of rosemary. You go right to the top. The Screamsicle. Uh-huh. Tastes like an orange alcoholic milkshake. I'm all into it. You go right to mid, sir. You go right to mid. And then the Jello shots. You're fucking amazing. Those are amazing. They're really good. Jello shots to the top. So the Jello shots, Nightmare on Bourbon Street, the Gravedigger, the Screamsicle, in this particular order, the Corpse Survivor, the Spiderweb, the Zombie. The only one I didn't like was the Cotton Candy. Try them at home. Let me know what you think. So we decided to see what Miss Sin liked the best. She thinks the Jello shots are the best. I agree. Then the Liquid Web, the Gravedigger, the Nightmare on Bourbon Street, the Corpse Survivor, the Sherbet, the Screamsicle, and then she just didn't like these two. So, fine. There you go. Make one for your ladies at home. Get them drunk this Halloween. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, do all that stuff YouTube likes. If you have any suggestions, leave them down below. We'll see you in the next one.